2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. We'll see the Golden State Warriors taking on the Charlotte Hornets. So Golden State will get the first possession. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Chamberlain is out there with Barry. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Thompson, and it's Mullen in at the three. Now here's Curry. Thompson from long range. Walker with the rebound. Outside, Jones. Here's the teardrop. Second shot opportunity. Johnson can't hit.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Chamberlain, and the layup's good off the glass.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
And Walker kicks to Rice. Pass to Morning. Over to the left wing. Here's Rice. Just 5 on the clock. Got a piece of it. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And guys, the thing about Wilt, he says he runs the 40 in 4-4. That's elite wide receiver speed. But don't forget, the guy's 7 feet tall and close to 300 pounds.
Here's Walker. Following the basket made by Wilt Chamberlain. Pass to Morning. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Charlotte's head coach gave me a few minutes to catch up. He made his views clear. He said, #1 priority, we have to nullify their speed. And that can be done in a variety of ways. And I asked him which way. He said that we'd have to wait and see to find out. He's such a party pooper, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now here's Curry, following the miss by Kemba Walker.
Larry Johnson. That's his first personal foul.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Curry against Morning. And the pass to Chamberlain. Shot clock at 5, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Free throw good from Chamberlain. A slow start for Charlotte in this one.
Timeout, timeout.
Looking for the first basket of the game. So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
And here is Morning. Jones for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Chamberlain got his 4th rebound in this one. It's stolen. Rice passes to Jones. It's good.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
And it's the Warriors with the ball. After the basket by Charlotte. It's stolen by Jones. And now here comes Jones leading the break. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Charlotte shooting their first free throws of this game.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And so Jones nails both of them.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
If you ever notice Stephen Curry's vision, his eyes are always looking for opportunities to find his teammates.
Now, here's Walker. Puts it up from 15. Jump shot is good.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Walker against Curry. Passes to Barry. Here's Chamberlain, and he converts the layup. Chamberlain got 11 points.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in a zone.
Jones kicks to Mourning. He dishes it to Walker. Knocked loose. Outside, Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Mourning passes to Rice. The 15-footer. Tries again. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Curry passes to Chamberlain. Here's Barry. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's Walker. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Yeah, smart heads-up defense by Walker, setting up the break. He's so good at coming up with those steals without putting himself or his team at risk.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Pass to Rice. Now, here is Mourning. Defended by Mullen. Mourning's shot is good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Warriors leading by 3. Curry with it. Pass to Mullen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's his first trip to the line.
Wrist line. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Mullen drops them both. Now here's Walker. Releases, and that one goes long.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Curry dishes to Mullen. Thompson outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Mullen. Curry fires from way outside. And the Warriors miss again.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line. Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Thompson passes to Chamberlain, and the shot is good. Chamberlain got 13.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Hornets trail by 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Poke loose. Mullen passes to Barry. Curry against Walker. It's Curry with the drive. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Now the pass to Rice. Buries it down low. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. 7-point differential. Here's Barry. They shoot again. The shot misses. And Charlotte will come the other way. Johnson up top. He's covered by Thompson. Back to Johnson. Outside, Jones. Shot clock at 6. Johnson kicks to Walker. Mourning. The tip in on the offensive rebound. And now it's only a 5-point Warrior lead.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Feeds to Curry. Over Jones. They get it again. Chamberlain nails the baby hook. He's got 15.
And one of the most prolific scorers you'll find. Wilt keeps finding ways to raise the bar, as evidenced by his output here tonight.
Now here's Jones. And it's Walker that time on the assist by Jones. 6 points for Kemba Walker.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Curry against Walker. Now Curry. Shoots over Walker. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 6.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
And Walker kicks to Mourning. Outside, Jones. Passes it to Walker. No good from outside.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Already, they've piled up 8 second chance points.
And so here's Charlotte. They trail by 9 points. And the Hornets call time here. Nice game. Great performance by Wilt Chamberlain.
You've got to take a timeout, take a breath, and come up with a plan for how to stop this guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets dance team.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. And some changes here for the Warriors. Warriors on D. Here's Floyd. Pass to Richmond. Here's Thurman. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
And here's Bowes. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
No doubt, Greg. On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
To end the run, and it's sent back by KD.
Kevin Durant uses his length so well, and how about the timing to send that rejection back?
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Bogues the pass to Curry. Clock at 6, and that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. .102 left to play in the first quarter. Clock is at 3. From deep three-point range, it's deflected.
You know, the offense is sputtering a bit here, starting to fall behind.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Warriors have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Hornets trail by 15. Wallace outside. Back to Bogues. To end the drought, and Wallace finishes inside.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Floyd passes to Thurman. 26 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Short. Wallace covering. Short passes to Floyd. They get the rebound. Thurman. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And his work on the board's really as rugged as it gets. Night in and night out, Thurman brings a work ethic with him to the arena that every player should have.
.11 seconds left here in the first quarter. Bogues with it. Buried from 15 feet out.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We come back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
And so it's Charlotte with it. It's a 14-point game. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Durant, and it's Thurman in at the center, filling out the middle. Bogues with it, guarded now by Durant. 4 on the shot clock. And it's sent back by KD.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
That one falls.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now here's Bogues. A floater. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Curry can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Waltz, following the shot by Mitch Richmond. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Bowles. Here's Curry. And Durant sends it back. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now here's Bowles. Defense right on him, and it's good for two.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
The Hornets shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw's good. Bogues.
And how about the heart that Bogues plays with? A diminutive point guard that has so much confidence in his abilities, shows time and time again how crafty he is.
Now here's Durant. No points in the game yet for him. Rebounded by Coleman.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling. Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Pass to Durant. The pass to Ford. 5 on the clock. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
The Warriors have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Hardaway comes in for Richmond.
And he doesn't just have one of the best nicknames in the NBA. He's got some of the best skills as well. Sleepy Floyd is capable of putting on a show if he catches fire on the floor.
Warriors leading by 16. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Floyd's got 7 now in this quarter.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Outside, Davis. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green inside, guarded by Jackson. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Thurman. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots, off to a good start.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And the Hornets call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Davis is checked in for Golden State. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside, Davis. Outside, Jackson. Can they get it? And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
And you could see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Pass to Hardaway. Here's Thurman. He's guarded by Davis. Thurman's shot is good. Thurman's got 6 in the quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Davis. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Come to me.
Hardaway with it. Picked up by Davis. They get it back. Some solid defense from Brown. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. It's stolen by Davis. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
You know you can count on Draymond Green to make good decisions. This guy comes up with a lot of terrific assists.
And so here's Charlotte. Gill, the pass to Davis. Drills it from outside. Davis has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And in getting that three to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by Golden State.
Here's Davis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Davis, all energy, big physical point guard with that shoot-first mentality.
The Warriors have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. And he makes the first. Charlotte making some changes. Morning's checked in for Brown. And it's Johnson in for Gerald Wallace. Chamberlain's checked in for Golden State. Mullen comes in for Kevin Durant. Now here is Davis. Jackson finds Johnson. Inside, Davis. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Davis has got 5 points so far.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Left side, Hardaway. Second chance shot. Here's Chamberlain. Morning with some nice D.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Golden State moving it around. Back to Chamberlain. And it's Morning with the rebound.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And the basket by Johnson.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Pass to Chamberlain. Back to Davis. For 3. Cranes the three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
And of all the attributes, one thing that sometimes gets overlooked with Chamberlain is the court vision. Makes a great read there.
Here's Gill. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. In the corner, Hardaway with it. They get it back. Makes it off the glass.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Now here's Davis. 5 points in the game from past the arc. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain. Chamberlain got 11 rebounds in the game. Mullen. It's good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Gill misses.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
And stolen by Chamberlain. Davis with it. Picked up by Davis. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Now here is Davis. That one's off, still out of sync. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Davis has got the ball.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Morning, following the basket by Baron Davis. 5 to shoot. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the block out, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
To the paint, here's Chamberlain, and it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Hardaway has got 3 assists now in this one. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Davis against Davis. Knocks it loose. Here's Jackson. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 15-4 run right now. The pass to Green. He feeds it to Hardaway. And it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. Jackson against Mullen. Jackson down low. The shot will not fall. Mullen with the defensive effort. Here's Hardaway. It's blocked. 1:57 left to play in the first half. Here's Davis. Chamberlain with the block. They get it back. Jackson passes to Mourning. The second chance effort in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Golden State Warriors. And the Warriors decide to take their first timeout here.
All right, Charlotte, now entering the court for your viewing entertainment. The Hornets dance team. Make some noise!
And some changes here for the Hornets. Ice is checked in, and Jones subbed in for Gill. Different look here for the Warriors. Barry's checked in for Green. Klay Thompson comes in for Mullen. Richmond, he's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Stephen Curry in for Baron Davis. Now Jones following Mitch Richmond's three-point attempt.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
To the middle, here's Chamberlain, and Chamberlain with the stuff.
Yeah, we all know Rick Barry can create for himself, but we get to see there what kind of passing skills he also possesses. What a sensational feed.
Now, here's Walker. He has 6. Chamberlain with the block. Here's Curry. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
It's Jones on the wing. He's covered by Richmond. Here's Walker. Chamberlain with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Coleman's checked in for Johnson. There's 45 seconds left in the first half. Yep, that one goes.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Curry against Walker. Curry passes to Chamberlain. And Mourning sends it back.
And that's his signature. Mourning, a fantastic defender. Phenomenal at using those long arms to reject shots. Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Walker against Curry. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Richmond. Can't get the putback. And So it's the Golden State Warriors, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Golden State did not hesitate to set the pace. They jumped out to a 6-0 lead as they strung together some excellent possessions early. Good work for them all around as they controlled the tempo, leading by 14 at the end of one. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, they knocked the wind out of the defense in transition, converting fast break baskets in volume. It's a runaway lead right now. In fact, this looks like a track meet.
And big fella, your thoughts on the Hornets?
Ernie, I don't use this word a lot because, one, I can't spell it, but it was definitely a subpar effort for them on the glass. That hurt. They're serious about cutting into this deficit. It's gut check time. You hear that, Ernie? I'm getting my gut. You got to check your gut, Ernie. Gut check time, Ernie.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Wilt Chamberlain.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. So it's the Hornets now. They've got Jones. Johnson is out there with Mourning. Then there's Kemba Walker. And it's Rice in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Wilt Chamberlain picks one up.
Yeah, and in college, on his way to winning the national championship at Michigan, Rice set the March Madness scoring record. He was out of his mind in that tournament, averaged over 30 points a game.
Two.
And that one falls for Rice. Both free throws good from Rice. Here's Golden State. Here's Barry. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And yes, it's good.
Yeah, just so many ways to score the basketball. Barry is one of the more inventive scorers the NBA has ever seen. Inside, outside, mid-range. He does not get rattled.
Mourning kicks to Walker. Teardrop shot. Chamberlain with the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Hornets ball.
Here's Mourning. Just 4 to shoot. There's Walker with the 3. Kept alive. Johnson, the pass to Mourning.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Now here's Walker. He's got 6. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And you always know what you're going to get from Walker from the line. He's been a solid, consistent free throw shooter his entire career.
The Hornets have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Curry. He can't get that one. Good D by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Charlotte. And Jones slams it in.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Passes it to Chamberlain. Here's Barry. Takes it from 10. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, guys, there's no doubt if you're talking about the best shooters in the NBA right now, Klay Thompson's name has got to be in the conversation.
The Warriors have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. That free throw good from Thompson. And so Thompson nails both of them. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Walker, bounce pass. Down low. And Jones slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's Thompson. Outside Curry. Beyond the arc. The Hornets pull it in. Morning's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Rice, defended by Mullen, and Thompson sends it back.
We know that Thompson is an excellent defender. He does such a good job timing shots for those rejections.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. The Hornets really having a tough go right now. Pass to Morning. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Walker. Here's Johnson. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Johnson's got 6 points.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Thompson outside. Count that bucket. 6 points for him.
Listen, make no mistake, this guy is far from just a spot-up shooter. Klay Thompson adept at getting into the lane.
Walker surveying the floor. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback. 8 points for Johnson.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. That one goes. Count it. That's 10 points for Steph Curry.
There's a confidence and an energy that allows Steph Curry to attack on the interior. This guy is excellent in the painted area.
Now, here's Walker. He's got 8. Pass to Morning. Over Chamberlain.
Larry Johnson.
And the Hornets making a change here. Brown's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
And so here is Golden State. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 4 this quarter.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
There's Walker with the 3. The rebound by Thurman. Thurman's got 7 rebounds in the game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Now Jones, 12 points for him. Here's Walker. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Walker's got 10 points in the game. Curry against Walker. Good on the bucket.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
It's stolen by Curry. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And he gets it to go. He has 6. Here's Walker. 10 points for him. The pass to Jones. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. To the inside. The shot's good from Barry.
You know, you have to like that he's still getting quality touches and delivering now after getting blanked in the first half.
Curry against Walker. Warriors with the rebound.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Inside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Larry Johnson.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Some changes for Charlotte. Wallace is checked in for Johnson. Curry comes in for Jones. And it's Bogues in for Walker.
One shot.
Here's Bogues. He has 5. Brown outside. He kicks it to Wallace. To halt the run. Missed inside.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Curry on the wing. Passes it to Wallace. Kicks it to Bogues. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Curry. Brown. The Warriors pull it in. Barry's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside Durant. Pass to Thurman. But they get it back.
Oh, tough play underneath there to give them another possession. Just what they were hoping for. A little more time off the clock. Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
It's Curry outside. Hands it from downtown.
And Bogues, no doubt, terrific at his ability to dish the rock. His vision is off the charts.
Here's Curry, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Coleman's checked in for the Hornets. The Warriors also with a sub. Richmond, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And here's Bogues. He's got 5. Pass to Coleman. Shoots over Curry. No one on him, and he makes the easy one.
Yeah, I'd say a pretty good plan to get the ball to Coleman on that low block. It takes some very physical defense to contain him, and sometimes even that's not enough.
Now here's Curry. He's got 14.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Charlotte. And there's the pass to Bogues. Pass to Coleman. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Curry with it. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Boy, Steph Curry balances that perimeter game with the ability to get to the cup. This guy is tough to guard on the drive.
Now here's Bogues. Pass to Wallace. Brown outside. 4 on the clock. Over Thurman. Offensive rebound. Richmond against Curry. Richmond with the bucket.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Here's Curry. Mitch Richmond picking up that last basket. Here's Coleman. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for 2.
2.
The first one falls. Warnings checked in for Charlotte. And the Warriors making a change here. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Here's Curry. The teardrop falls in. Curry's got 18 points.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Pass to Wallace, and here is Mourning. Outside Curry. Here's Wallace. On target from 13 feet. He's got 6. Wallace has gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Floyd passes to Thurman. Outside Green. There's a minute left here in the third quarter. Curry on the wing. No good that time. Nice defense from Wallace. Down low, here's Bogues. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
There's the pass to Thurman. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 26 seconds left in the third quarter. Curry can't get it to go. Curry's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. From deep. Rebounded by Coleman. Now here's Bogues. He's got 7. Dishes it to Mourning. 16 feet away. And the miss.
Well, we know Draymond Green is a tenacious defender. He is one of the most versatile guys in the game. He can guard any position.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that, Greg, putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Green is out there with Richmond. Then there's Davis, and it's Floyd in at the 2-guard position. Here's Thurman, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Nate Thurman is the charter member of one of the NBA's most exclusive clubs. First player in league history to ever record a quadruple-double. Very few guys have pulled that one off.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. Wallace the pass to Davis. Great D that time from Green.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively. You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Swiped it away. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
That's his second personal foul.
It's Richmond on the wing, guarded by Jackson. Richmond outside. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Floyd. Lets it go. Rebounded by Coleman. Coleman's got 4 rebounds in this game. Jackson in the corner. Off target from 3-point range. Here's Golden State. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Puts it up from 12. Got a hand on it. Thurman's shot is good. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Davis surveying the floor. Pass to Wallace. Here's Jackson, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Davis, the pass to Thurman. Back to Davis. Lets the 3 fly. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this, Greg. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
And it's Baron Davis with the finish. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Davis. And it's off from 3-point range. On offense, here are the Warriors. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Davis, the pass to Green. Richmond against Davis. Pass to Wallace. Back to Davis. Clock at 6. Looking to get it going. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that simply stated a terrific play.
Now here's Davis. Here's Thurman. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
At the line for the Warriors, Nate Thurman. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Warriors making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. That one is no good. And now, here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. And it's Baron Davis with the finish.
It always helps when your point guard can throw it down. Davis with that impressive vertical, likes powering it home inside.
Now here's Richmond. Hardaway for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Bounce pass, Davis. Jackson against Richmond. Count that one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
This one for 3. The offensive rebound. Goes back up. Thurman. And he uses the glass on the layup. Thurman's got 15 points here in the second half.
Well, this is what he does. Find ways to make his presence felt, and this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
Now here's Davis. Knocked away. Count that one.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Jackson against Richmond. Over Jackson. From 13. Here's Thurman. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his 4th personal foul. At the line for the Warriors, Nate Thurman. At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Really getting after the defense since the break. He's so hard to keep off the line when he pushes the action.
P.J. Brown's checked in for Gerald Wallace. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. To the middle. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Durant's checked in for Golden State. Gill against Hardaway. Here's Gill. Six to shoot. Charlotte needs to get a shot off. Fades. That misses off the backboard. Here's Short. Steven Jackson grabs the board. And there's the pass to Coleman. Bucket is good.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Golden State now. Here's Short. Outside Hardaway. That's tipped. And a fast break now for the Hornets. And that one's good. Gill.
And that all started with the sleight of hands there by Gill. Excellent with his hand-eye coordination, and that's how you get out in transition. Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
Shooting for Golden State, Baron Davis. 2 shots.
And
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Charlotte making a switch here. Bogues is checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. Passes to Jackson. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
And the Hornets making a change here. Curry's checked in. Davis looking for an opening. Outside, KD. That's in there. Davis with the assist. KD's got his first 3 points of the game.
Kevin Durant is a threat to shoot it as soon as the ball hits his hands. This guy incredible, relentless as a scorer.
Another shot, Jackson. He kicks it to Brown, and Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. On defense, the Warriors. Now, Bogues. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
And here is Davis. Pass to Green. Shoots over Brown. And Green with the basket on the assist by Davis. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one.
Wow, we're accustomed to seeing Draymond Green make the pass, but how about that catch-and-shoot delivery? Nice.
Now here's Jackson. Pulls up on the elbow. Green with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's KD. And KD throws it down.
With his length and his size, how easy does KD make that dunk look?
Davis against Bogues. Shoots over KD. Bogues missing again.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Durant's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
To the left side wing. Coleman, the pass to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it to Bogues. The 3, and Davis sends it back. Outside for Durant. From the arc, buries it from 3-point range.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
And here's Sharp. Bogues with it. Outside Curry. They need this, and the 3 ball is good.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Now here's Durant, and it's Hardaway atop the key. Over Curry. Again, Golden State.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Bogues against Davis. Now here's Bogues. Not a lot of room, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And that one misses. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Golden State. Pass to Thurman. 1:30 left in the game. Shoots it up. No good off the back of the rim. Now here's Curry. From the high post, he drills it. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Just deadly from mid-range. He's got such a great feel for that shot.
Davis, the pass to Green. Durant deciding where to go with it. Unloads from 13. Offensive rebound. Some solid defense from Brown.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Here's Floyd. 36 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Short. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Gill is checked in for Charlotte.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
On the free throw, no good. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Now here's Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Green with the block.
A valuable, dogged defender. Draymond Green doing his thing.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.